隊の未来のために早期艦ヤマト出撃します。さあ行きましょうお父様。機関最大出撃する。なんでこんな学校で。センサーユニットソナーシステム同期開始。
Hello and welcome everyone to our Arpeggio of Blue Steel stream. We are going to be covering everything that's coming in the new collaboration, even though we kind of showed off a little bit of the commanders in the last stream. So we're going to be playing all the ships today, probably get to Resistance for a couple battles and see where things go. But I am not alone. I am joined today by the wonderful Orochi.
Known as one of the main fans of anime in the community manager squad, welcome everyone to another Monday stream. As Blip said, we're going to be taking a look into our new Arpeggio content. We have a lot of commanders, few ships, and some definitely beautiful camouflages, and the most important thing, new flags. So, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for the hat. I should say that the idea of me coming into this stream in a cosplay was floating around for quite a while. But for me to be convinced to actually do that, it would take a pretty big charity stream. And pretty high, it's going to be in a higher tier reward. Let's just. Although I also don't think you want to see that, but you know, like.
You never know what might happen. Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is everyone doing, guys? ARP Yamato, yes, we're gonna see everything. I also saw a lot of discussion around Sinop in the chat early on, but you know what Sinop doesn't have? An Arpeggio skin. So, what we're gonna do now is... Wait, I don't think I have the right buttons in my stream deck, actually.
No, you don't.
So until I get to show you some of the ships that we're gonna be playing first. Had my birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Mobius.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so I'm here with ARP Haguro, which is actually, I think we're gonna start off by playing this ship. It's one of my favorites. I only had the chance to play Haguro today. Obviously, I played like a bit of Musashi and Yamato in last week, but I didn't really delve into the cruisers that much. No Atlantico today, I promise. Maybe, we'll see. But it's actually a pretty fun ship, and matched with the commander, Haguro. Well, inspirations like is my personal preference, but the commanders of these ships, both for Yamato, Musashi, Haguro, and Nachi, really complement what the ship has to offer. So Haguro is more of your traditional, very easy to dev strike, fire, spammer kind of IGN cruiser. So that's what I'm focusing on. You can either go for range or more fire suns. Again, fire suns. You have Hellfire, which is a unique skill that offers armor penetration of HC cells for your cruiser and HC cells damage. And I'm telling you, it actually does a lot of damage. I was surprised. You can have like 7 to 8k salvos on pretty well armored battleships with this one.
Yeah, it's kind of like a miniature Ibuki tier 6 in a lot of ways. The HE shells slap. So you have both Haguro and Nachi here as Yokos. And Haguro is definitely the high explosive focus ships. So the ship itself is a little bit more accurate with 2.1 sigma or shell grouping, and also has improved high explosive damage. The high explosive penetration and the armor piercing penetration of both of these ships are completely normal. The things that are different are the damage values. So the Haguro is much more focused towards high explosive with superior damage, while Nachi is focused on armor piercing with some pretty crazy armor piercing shell damage. And Haguro, I believe, is faster as well, while Nachi has a repair party, which is unique for a tier 6 cruiser.
I actually didn't know this was unique.
Yeah.
I tried to play Nachi with Haguro, but obviously I'm making a mistake because I should be playing it with Nachi instead and have a more AP focused build. My personal favorite is Haguro, though, and I think we should start with a battle in the Haguro. What do you guys think?
Oh.
And we'll work our way up. We have a lot of ships to cover today, so we'll play a few battles in Tier 6 with those two ships, which are quite similar but different at the same time. And then we'll move towards the big guns, mainly Musashi and Yamato.
Alright, so here's the stats for my Haguro. I am running Fourne for some extra high explosive shell damage, because why not? And Be Delightful, just for some utility. The loadout, the high explosive shell damage is 4.5 or 4,068, which is quite impressive, to be honest. And the firing range is 16.6 kilometers. Your torpedoes are pretty standard for a Japanese cruiser of this tier, and you have a 36 knot maximum speed. And so she is quite the little fireball.
Well, I also saw a couple of questions earlier on about, oh, these ships are quite squeezy, you guys are gonna get dev struck, stuff like that. What you need to know, guys, is that we've been playing the game for a long time. I consider us to be pretty good players, so of course we're gonna get dev struck.
Yeah, this is the way.
This is the way. There is no way in those few battles that we have with these ships that we're not gonna get dev struck. Like, I guarantee you that.
I mean, look at it. Look at it.
So juicy. Like, you see IGN cruisers, and no matter the angle, you're like, I should be shooting AP at that because it's gonna explode. I don't know if it's gonna be this salvo or the next, but it's gonna explode. So let's try to not explode.
Yep.
Hello, welcome everyone. My build, by the way, is a bit different. I'm going with stealth. So HC, fire spam, of course, all the good stuff. But also, I think it's Lemonnier who gives you you go dark faster after firing your guns.
Yep.
So you just fire the salvo, go back to stealth, check the situation around you, see who you have with you, and then decide when you're gonna fire the next salvo.
Yep. And so, and my build is essentially HE damage with BD Lightful, which gives you some of that utility, but also a little bit better reload. So,
and we have quite a decent and a bit rough battle, I think, for us. There is also an enemy CV that's gonna make our lives a little bit harder.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the Atlantico.
There's an Atlantico?
There is an Atlantico.
Great.
Enemy team.
Is the Atlantico somewhere from the chat? Okay, so towards C there are no destroyers actually.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get in.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and stay on the right side of this island here, going into C. Since there's no destroyers.
Will there be a giveaway? Do you mean for this stream? For this stream, there will be no giveaway.
Yeah, no giveaways this stream. Will the premium Italian battleships receive the pin angles of the tech tree ships? No plans to change any of the Italian premium battleships. They're all pretty good at the moment and have kind of their own things. Marco Polo with having SAP shells, Giuseppe Verdi with having sonar or radar available. So
Somebody's shooting. I can't judge by the cells. They're AP, so it's probably battleship.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's
King George and Roma.
And Roma, okay.
By the way, we should mention that these ships do come with torpedoes, but they're not the type of torpedoes you should be actively using.
Yeah, they're definitely running away torps.
Yes, their angles really don't fit the aggressive playstyle that you might want to play, because otherwise you're gonna be so a lot of broadside, and you know how that ends with IGN cruisers.
Yup.
You've seen the story. How are you? There is a Fiji that's very excited to be in this side. There's also a Kansas coming our way.
Yeah, Kansas is dealing with other things at the moment.
Yeah, I'm very afraid of actually pushing this by myself.
Yeah,
I think
don't
I'll-
push it. We should.
Yeah, I'll wait a little bit. But the
just
Kansas
kinda farm a
is
bit.
almost at the range where I can showcase the HC capabilities of the ship, let's say. There's also an Atlantico coming our way. There are a lot of ships that are interested in us. Okay, is the Roma is beached and on fire. Are you the reason why?
Yes.
Yes. I still don't see the ships that I want to see. Oh, Roma is pushing, I
A
think.
little bit, yeah. No, she's gonna beat herself.
Again? Sure. Oh, Fiji. Hello, Fiji.
Another fire on the Roma. Fiji's running away.
Fiji's on fire. And we have Kansas.
Drop some torpedoes here. Maybe I hit something. Probably won't.
And yeah, like... No fires on the Kansas. Wish we could spot here somehow. Oh,
See.
she's back.
Yeah, this is very much a kind of sit and wait game we got
Well,
going on here.
it is. We have... at least we have pretty much complete control of B. And we're just holding the enemy battleships here, which is completely fine.
Yep.
Is that it? Constellation. Oh, nice. Good ship. Ooh.
Roma's pushing up the beach again.
The Atlantico! A wild Atlantico appeared.
There's the Kansas scout. All right.
Are we okay? Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. He's not shooting. And we continue the farm.
2 fires on the Atlantico. Repaired.
Fire on the Kansas.
Nice. Should I be expecting like a wild battleship here soon?
Not really. King George is doing nothing, so... he might be turning your way now. That Roma is actually capturing C.
Yep. I think I'll try to get in on that.
Yeah, Atlantico's almost dead.
Yep.
One thing Atlantico can't take is like in a very long period of damage over time, because Atlantico's effective HP, its like ability to heal itself is not good.
As an Atlantico enjoyer myself, I can say that the Atlantico shoots up.
Oh,
no.
That's a surprise Roma out of nowhere, and I am the first one to get Dev Strike.
Did you actually get Dev Strike?
Yeah, I did.
It was a surprising. And the Fiji. I see. Well, I'm coming next. There's no way I'm escaping this, so I'll just try to... Yeah, okay, that was fine. That
It
was fine,
crumbles.
that was fine.
It all happens at the same time.
And on the other side as well. I believe the torps will be good.
Yeah, the torps looking good.
Maybe on both.
They missed the Roma. Yeah,
They missed the Roma with
missed
both.
the Roma. Yeah. Fiji is going to reverse away, so all misses.
Yeah. You never expect that amount of rushing, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, really did not expect
No,
the
I'm
Roma
still alive.
to make
and
any moves.
They're looking good on the Kansas.
Yeah. We get special
one of
effects on them.
I get the cool animation.
Yep. Super gravitating torpedoes.
A few bounces.
I believe it's super cavitation torpedoes, I think they called it.
In the show?
show, yeah. And we got 2 more on the King George, maybe?
Maybe.
At least one. Yeah, one more.
One.
Oh, nope. Second row. There we go.
Nice. Nice. Can I get the fire? Like, as my how is it called?
Consolation prize?
Yeah. No fire. But still, while we were going out, we managed to do some stuff. Run, Orochi, run. That was my plan.
Run away. We could actually still win this.
Yeah, it's definitely winnable. And I see, yeah, 3v3. I'm gonna watch this, guys. Like,
Yeah.
This is actually exciting. If I hit the torps as well, it would have been better. But,
I mean, you hit 4 torps.
yeah. Okay, now it's 2v3, but I expect the Hood will have a fun time with the Fiji, actually. And the enemy, Kansas, is almost dead. I saw the Roma like here, and I actually thought that she was beached. And I was like, we're fine. Yamato when? Soon. We're gonna play Yamato this stream. And
Yeah.
we're gonna showcase the new camo and the commander, because the commander is really, really good. So I saw the Roma here, and I was like, okay, she's beached. There is no way she's pushing. And then through the smoke of the Fiji, I see a Roma just appear. Completely lobby blip. And I'm like, I'm in danger.
Yeah. So, is there an anime for this series? Yes, there is an Arpeggio of Blue Steel anime that aired, I believe, in 2013. And there is a movie as well that came out in like 2016. So, do recommend to go give them a watch if you like it. If you enjoy anime and kind of crazy things going on with ships, then that's right up your alley.
So, how many seasons is the anime?
I think there's only 1 season and 1 movie, or 2 movies. 2 movies. Okay.
Do you watch the movie first or the series first?
You watch the series first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, definitely, if you are into anime, and even if you're not, but you're into ships, definitely go have a watch.
Yep.
And I think we're actually pulling a win through this. So starting with a win, guys. No excuses of warm-up games. You know, like, so it's perfect.
Yeah. They tried at sea. But you know.
They tried, but they lost so much to get both of us.
Yeah.
I have like 87,000 damage, and I did like 60k while I was almost dead. Factually correct. Well, first play. Is that?
They're talking about whether or not cruisers are easy or hard.
Oh.
So.
Okay, so cruisers are hard or easy argument. I feel like cruisers can be one of the most effective classes that can turn the tide, literally, but it's also one of the classes that you can easily get punished on.
Yeah, and it also varies quite wildly. So there are good cruisers, and there are bad cruisers, and then there are good cruisers that are very vulnerable, and bad cruisers that are very tough, and vice versa. And so, I don't know.
There are
Depends on the ship.
There are a lot of different types of cruisers. You have like a very thinly armored cruisers, like the UK cruisers, for example, most of them. You have more armored cruisers, like the Carnot, for example. Super cruisers even that can take more of a beating. But the general idea is that it's a class that's very versatile, can do a lot, but you need to be careful
Yeah.
because you don't have the stealthiness of a destroyer, you don't have the survivability to an extent of a destroyer, meaning you can take a salvo and survive. In some cruisers you cannot do that.
Yeah.
Like prime example is IGN cruisers,
Yeah.
and
If-
but at the same time you can have an extreme impact in the battle because you can handle you can mostly handle the other classes. Like versus BBs, you have tools to deal with BBs. Versus other cruisers, you have most of the time, again, generalizing a little bit, you have your tools to deal with them. And versus destroyers, well,
Yeah.
you know how that goes. Yeah, cruisers OP. No, because as I said, like it's all fine. It's all fine.
Yeah.
Until it isn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Like relatively speaking, all the ships do like basically the same in terms of their XP earning, which means that they contribute the same total amount towards the battles. They just do it in different ways. So cruisers are really good at stacking up a lot of damage and getting that out, but they're not good at like leading pushes usually, or making plays like that because you kind of need a battleship to do that most of the time. So and then destroyers are king of keeping vision and dealing with cap circles. So each ship has their own role. For some people, it's going to be easier to do the just kind of sit and damage deal role or traditional cruiser supporting roles. And some people are going to find battleships are easier for them. So, yeah.
Look, again, it has to do with what cruiser you're playing, and especially, and I can't stress this enough, your play style.
Yeah. Cruisers don't need to push. Cruisers absolutely need to push because they need new targets. If you're not moving, you're not getting new targets.
That doesn't mean that it's always the correct move to push in any cruiser and hope for the best. Again, situational and depends on the cruiser, depends on the player's playstyle. There are so many variables, and frankly, that's why I love this game.
Yeah. So,
People need to know the pros and cons of their ships. Exactly.
yep.
And how you learn the pros and the cons of the ship, especially the cons, is through trial and error. Usually error.
Yeah.
We're not schooling anyone, guys. You already know this stuff.
私の機動力は霧の艦隊で一番。私から逃げられるわけないじゃん。
I'm gonna switch to you because you're actually playing Nazi.
Okay. So I'm playing Nachi. I have an armor-piercing focus build, so that means I'm going to have roughly about 200 millimeters of penetration at 10 kilometers, which is not amazing, but it's going to be enough to get through the upper belt armor of most enemy battleships that I'm going to see, and then deal handily with any cruiser or cruiser. So going to be mostly going for full penetration damage rather than like citadels or things like this. Because you're probably not going to get through the citadel on a battleship with this thing. But maybe a rook if you got really
Some
close.
battleships. Some unlucky battleships.
And of course, Nachi's unique skill gives her improved armor-piercing penetration angles and penetration in general. And so you can get some nice chunky salvos off the bat with armor-piercing damage, which, of course, you cannot heal as much as a battleship as you could with high explosive. So...
Again, guys, this is not schooling anyone. I say a few of these. Like, these are stuff you guys know. And of course, like, again, it depends on the situation. We cannot give you a clear-cut, play your cruiser this way and win strategy. You're not going to be facing the same ships. You're not going to have the same teammates. Like, you're not going to be on the same map. You're not going to be on the same spawn. So, adapt.
get this rook down here in a second. So Nachi, of course, is going to be very much. These commanders can be used on any Italian ship, or not Italian, but Japanese ship. And Nachi, of course, is probably going to be best on your Japanese supercruisers like Azuma and Yoshino, who already have some monstrously powerful armor-piercing penetration abilities. So, so she can further enhance that even further.
Well, our teammate is showcasing one of the pros of the resistance, which is if you're too speedy, people can usually not dodge the ram. So yeah, remember guys, you are the final torpedo.
I actually kind of want to push and get and catch that destroyer if I can.
There is an Atlanta that is probably dead. Yes.
Actually, I gotta load high explosive.
I can carry a team with a DD or cruiser, carry with a DD, tell you more officer how we win against a DD. If you play your ship well enough, you can carry with any class.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't carry every game, but
Yeah. Generally destroyers probably have the most tools to try and carry with, but just because torpedoes are such a powerful factor in any type of clutch engagement. So unless you're playing Friesland, you always have a trump card of some kind. I don't like this situation, but I need to kill this Charles Hughes. So I'm gonna back out. Try to survive long enough against this tiger. Kill the Charles Hughes if I can. Disable the turret on the Charles Hughes.
so you're having fun, huh?
Fun is a way of putting it that I wouldn't use. An interesting time for sure. I set up the Charles Hughes on fire. So he had DCP. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
there we go. He didn't have DCP.
Repulse is twice on fire without DCP, and there is a destroyer behind me who I will now chase. Hello, destroyer.
Yo,
Tiger.
Tiger 59, yeah.
Enjoyer.
Tiger 59 enjoyers.
Respectable.
He gave me a run for my money as well. So while I was trying to deal with that that destroyer.
Destroyer is done. Okay. Let's focus on the remaining battleships.
Yep. A couple of Scharnhorsts.
Pretty good game so far, guys, and I'm very afraid of what the future holds. Yeah. Because we'll be playing Musashi and Yamato. And usually when I start off with good games and switch to those, there is a sim awaiting.
There is always a Shima waiting. Doesn't matter if you switch to it or not. There's always a Shima waiting.
I think we confirmed, Metajerk is actually bringing up an interesting topic, that Tiger 59 is the best ship in the game. I think we confirmed it in a previous stream. Not really, I'm joking. But yeah, maybe Nachi is dethroning.
They really want to kill me.
See, I see some comments from someone, I didn't catch the name, about the Velos event, which was... It might have been exactly a year since the Velos event in Thessaloniki. And yeah, it was a really fun time.
Yeah. And when it comes to, or it's a lot of people speculating about battleships and if they've changed over time, over the years. No, nothing has changed in terms of their RNG mechanics, their penetration, or anything like this, other than normal balance changes that we've already outlined in the patch notes. Nothing has changed as an overall for battleships. People have been complaining about battleship dispersion for the past 5 years.
Yeah, Captain Gretzin. I hope I pronounced it right. Yeah, I had... it was actually... Oh, see, like ARP on the top of the leaderboard as well. Perfect. Good battles, good battles. And GG to anyone that was in this one.
Why don't overpins cause flooding? So that was actually tested during the alpha phases of the PC version of World of Warships, where overpins that would strike below the hull basically would cause flooding, because not all overpins are actually going through the bottom into the water. And it was just found to be far too annoying and just kind of overwhelming from a player standpoint, because overpins are pretty common. So that was nixed as a feature just because it wasn't really fun for anyone. So, because ultimately this isn't a simulator; it is meant to be a game and meant to be enjoyable, with using the framework of naval combat as a basis. But it's not a simulator. So
there are multiple reasons why this is not a simulator. One, since the topic of accuracy was brought up, do you want to go that way?
Yeah, if you want to go more simulator accuracy, it's going to be yikes.
Like, imagine the game with 10% the existing accuracy, and the gun's not firing half of the time. Boom, simulator.
Yup.
If you want to if you have your doubts about this, we have our history and mechanics specialist who can tell you otherwise.
Like your 2% hit rate at in a lot of battles, if you look at the round count versus the hit rate against an enemy ship, it's quite hilarious. So
actually, Metazerk has a good question. How long were full scale naval battles? Like,
depends on the battle. Like the battle between Hood, Bismarck, and Prince of Wales was like 30 minutes, but you have the final battle with Bismarck was like a couple hours, and then you have like some people will count the whole Leyte Gulf battle as a several day long event. So
I'd play that
because it's a big because it's a big offensive. So there's multiple battles going on. So it actually takes like a whole week for the whole situation to work out. Midway takes a whole day, basically. So usually it's going to take.
Sounds like weekend fun.
Yeah. So usually it takes hours. In other scenarios, it might just be a few minutes. So, but all of it is always scored with lots and lots and lots of sailing time just to get to the point where you meet an enemy.
Then firing, completely missing,
Yep.
re-aiming, completely missing, and you kind of get the idea. Okay, so let me switch commander real quick on my Musashi. Do you guys want to see Musashi now?
Yep.
I think we should do a Musashi battle. I see you're debating if you are gonna get resistance. We are going to try resistance.
Yeah, like if you do get an overpen, like in real life, an overpenetration will, at least if it's not in the topper part of the hull, if it's a part of the hull that is basically in contact with water at any point in time, yeah, of course it's going to leak. But that's not really a fun scenario to have to deal with, as well as all the other things you have to deal with in game. So it's not a good gameplay aspect to add to the game. Of course, basically an overpin is what doomed Bismarck, because the shell that Prince of Wales fired and hit Bismarck's bow essentially it was an overpin that caused massive oil flooding. Basically flooding and oil loss. So
Okay. So are we ready for our Musashi battle with the Arpeggio skin? Camouflage? Well, I should show. Do you have it? Yeah.
Yep.
Like, it's pretty nice. I really like the red, orange, fire type accents.
Yep. And there is no difference at all between Arpeggio Musashi and regular Musashi. You can, of course, get the Arpeggio Musashi camouflage for your regular Musashi. So for people who already have Musashi, they have the option to get the skin just for their normal ship, and those who don't have Musashi have the option of getting the ship, but they don't get the exclusive original Musashi, if that makes sense. They get the exclusive Arpeggio Musashi. So, of course, you can get both. Porque no los dos.
Yep. And what I really like about this camouflage specifically is the gold barrels.
Yeah.
Like, this is
Just
just something
bling.
that for me is just what?
Yeah.
Wait, am I? I'm actually playing the normal Musashi with the camouflage
With Yamato Commander.
with Yamato Commander. Yeah.
So,
Showing the content efficiently.
what about dud torpedoes? Has that been looked at? I'm not sure. If it probably was tested, but I'm not sure about that.
No doubt, Battleship Solo plays the hardest, but you can still get 60% plus solo win rate with them. That is actually, like, I don't know if it's the hardest, but you can definitely get 60% plus. I think my most played class is Battleships. I rarely play divisions. I mean, basically all the divisions I play are on stream, or sometimes in the office with the rest of the team, and I'm over 60% win rate.
Yep.
Right now. Too bad that the Yamato commander you got from ARPs and Canon official names the ARP Yamato is a combination of ships commander with YI-401. This is a question
That's
about
probably
the
a
anime.
lore thing.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the Arpeggio movies. I've only seen the original series. So imagine only dipping with Blip. You would get an excessive amount of knowledge and not a whole lot of skill. I'm not very good.
You're playing okay.
Yeah, I play okay, but I'm not good at teaching people how to play. Because my positional knowledge is mostly just gut instinct.
I don't necessarily think. Oh, I think this is someone from the stream or a Khabarovsk that really needs our support, which we're gonna provide.
Oh crap! I have high explosive loaded. I feel like a potato.
But highest HC Alpha though.
Yep.
Worth. Too late. People. Thank you so much, chat. But you were like
Yep. Sorry.
3 seconds late. The
Yeah.
delay. We
No,
shouldn't have
don't do
delay.
it. High explosive.
The
Yeah.
delay.
This is the con of like playing your first games in a ship. Sometimes is like the shell default is not always set properly. Or if you like end a game against the destroyer and you just habitually load high explosive, and then you get in the next game, you get screwed.
What is going on here? There's some weird stuff going on. And the Pulsar, I hope the sets are fine. Yep. Ah, he escaped. But maybe... okay. Pretty good damage. They rammed, and I thought that they would take a bit more time to get unstuck.
Yeah, I should have shot the Pommern whenever he was broadside to me.
Are being shot? No. Okay. The Tulsa is dead. The Iwami is brave. Oh, and I should mention I have Arthas, which means I press the button and deal more damage.
Got the good old funny button.
Yes. Stealth Aegir. Why?
Like, don't sleep on Stealth Aegir or Stealth Siegfried for that matter.
I haven't tried it, so I don't know how. Maybe it works in a weird way. Send me a build, Meta Jerk. Torps. There are torps. It means something fired them, and it's the destroyer on this side. So. Do I go for the Alaska? Yeah, sure. These are bits. Oh. Yeah.
I'm getting Musashi
Have
this
a-
version.
and a bit more forward.
And now I'm sole target of the other flank.
It was a bad shot. Is he gonna turn broadside again? I think so. No? Okay. Yeah, I'm getting Musashi as well. 2 hits. Orochi being stealth Musashi. It's very hard to be stealth in those Musashi and Yamato, to be completely honest with you. Stop. There is a destroyer in front of us.
Big hit on the Palmer.
Why Alaska?
Nope.
Those were a few hits as well. Like, it's fine. A win is a win, guys. A win is a win. Any spotters? Don't like the opponent. I think he's dead too.
Nope.
Ah, maybe he's not. Okay. Oh, those look nice. Yep.
There you go.
I mean, the Musashi is obviously less accurate than the Yamato, but when the shots land just right,
Yep. The long ranges that you can get some surprising accuracy at with Musashi, but if anything within like 12 kilometers, it becomes very inconsistent very fast. So
I'm spotted. I have 2 cruisers and a destroyer in front of me, so I fear nothing. I fear not. I'm still probably gonna get death struck by torpedoes. I fear nothing right now. Hello, Musashi.
Ooh. Big salvo on the Conqueror, maybe?
Funny
Maybe?
button.
Nope.
About 10k. That's fine. I'll take that. Is this using the shorter fuse time skill? I don't remember. I do not think so.
Wait, isn't that Musashi skill?
I'm playing Yamato, so.
Yeah. He has Yamato commander. I have
AFK
Musashi.
Yamato, yeah.
But yes, I'm using the shorter fuse time skill on mine. But he's having much better game than I am.
And I'm also doing the Arthas trick.
Yo.
See? Torps are all around me. I fear nothing. I hope my cruiser spot the destroyer soon though, otherwise. I have a lot to fear. I have a Kabaros. Like, guys, it's fine. We're not gonna get death struck by the enemy destroyer, even though it is a Sima. Yes, I don't know. I don't remember.
Should we pin the psychological effect of Shimanoya?
Next, Yamato, please, Orochi. I will play Yamato just for you. Desert Fox. No, Desert Fox and Hemal Rashid. Hope you pronounce this right. But yeah, next game will be a Yamato for you guys. Okay, I don't feel safe here. No, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Did I get shots?
So, Musashi doesn't get down to British shell fuse time. It gets about halfway there because you're taking 25% off of 0.033, which gets you down to 0.2475 second fuse time, which is about the same as a Russian heavy cruiser shell fuse, which are arguably the best fuse times in the game. And so, and a British shell fuse is 0.015 seconds.
Don't think there's any plans for further Arpeggio episodes. I don't know.
I think the manga is still ongoing. So,
Get the manga.
yeah.
Dispersion build with ARP Musashi feels more accurate than standard grouping build in ARP Yamato. I don't think there is any basis.
It's just
for
the skills basically. So,
Wait,
maybe
maybe in the skills, but if you mean like there is some change in the ships
no.
or ship stats, then no.
No.
Like if you mean that.
Musashi and Arp Musashi are exactly the same, and then Yamato is different. Because
Yamato is just a camouflage.
Yeah. Yeah, but the ship is different from Musashi.
Yeah.
Different dispersion, better shell grouping. Woo! I did
Nice.
something.
Oh, it's over. Guys, what is going on? We're winning. Could have better games, but we're winning.
Yeah, that was not a standout game for me.
I did like 90k, but it's like mostly on battleships, so it's kind of whatever. Okay, it's time. Since you guys requested it, I will play Yamato with Arpeggio Yamato. And my build is actually with Arthas. Just because you get so much control over the extra oomph of the salvo when you see that the salvo is going well. Yachin, not just for the cell grouping. Are you using the Wargaming Bias button? No, this is still under development. We'll let you know in one of the upcoming patch notes if it actually gets implemented. But base trait is traverse speed and dispersion. Traverse speed with... When it comes to Yamato and Musashi, if you are an experienced player who have played a lot of battles with those ships, I don't really think you need the traverse speed because you kinda know how to handle the slow turning of the guns. But it definitely does help because they are quite slow to turn. I do flammable cannoneer because I like to live life on the edge and be set on fire multiple times. Drill bits, well, the gun traverse speed and the damage, mostly because of the damage. Marksmanship for dispersion, radar shift, again, not necessarily that important, but good to have, but not as important with at least my playstyle on Yamato. We have the unique skill Long Arm of Justice, which increases range, and when the cells travel 10 kilometers, Danger is my middle name, yes. But when the cells travel over 10 kilometers, they deal even more damage. And given you're playing Yamato, you're not really looking at targets that close to you anyway.
Shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be.
You can.
You can. And if the target is at 10 kilometers, you usually pen everything and ruin their game. But they do this extra damage if you're aiming at longer targets. And because I like to live life on edge, but I also like to survive my battles, generally speaking, I have Fight Fire with Fire, which gives the fire reduction benefits. Yep. And also a few times, if you're lucky, you'll get all three fires.
Yep. So
this
DCP.
Yeah.
I'm running a very similar build, except you won't catch me dead running drill bits on anything besides Georgia. So, except I have my Iachino swapped out for Azure Lane, New Jersey, just for that extra juicy shell damage beyond 10 kilometers. So you can get the wombo combo there. But it's not I wouldn't recommend that build. I just like seeing funny numbers. So
Long Arm of Justice in the devlog has wrong values. It has 5% of both parameters.
Yeah. Where is this Arpeggio anime streaming? Okay. You can stream the Arpeggio on Crunchyroll, I believe. And there are other sites as well that you can find it.
Oh, and wait, guys, I'm extremely sorry. Okay. Well, I usually do run my potato flag. This is a special stream, and I'm gonna run the ARP Yamato flag. Okay. Otherwise, the ship just doesn't work. Okay, so let's do it. Don't let your memes be dreams. Never.
Yeah, Artis allows for funny numbers. So, like, like basically, we run him. I guess pretty much the whole group here runs him on all the ships with really big guns because who doesn't like seeing bigger numbers?
Look, it's like apart. You can play with Arthas and have him be very effective. One, it depends on your playstyle. Two, and three, it's just fun. So I like to have fun. I'm still effective in the game. I'm still doing the best of my abilities to win the battle. So I just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and running an Artis brawler build on Yamato is low key a blast, but is so RNG dependent because not only are you running a brawler build on Yamato, so your shells are going everywhere, but you're also like reliant on kind of not getting a Shima swarm.
New Jersey's commander has the same percentage over 10 kilometers. No, I think
No.
New Jersey has more. Has 10%, right?
Yeah. I think it's 5%.
5. It's more.
Yeah, it's more, but yeah, because it adds up to a total of 8% between the two of them, if they're both maxed. So it's 5% on New Jersey and 3% on a skill for Yamato. Though the Yamato skill comes with another effect.
To me, it's a game in the end, and game's meant to be fun. It can be fun, but you need to keep in mind you need to play to the best of your ability to win. Because if your definition of fun is griefing your team and trolling, then no.
No. I love the Yamatos, man. Such good looking ships.
How beautiful they are. Like, I like the Yamato, the original, of course.
Yeah.
But the golden barrels here are so good. Like, the gold accents, everything is so nice.
Yeah. Oh, apparently somebody said if you don't have Crunchyroll, it is also on Apple Plus. So apparently Arpeggio is available on Apple Plus if you prefer to use that streaming service. Ooh, good shout out, good salvo off the start to Montana. Let's see. Pop the funny button. Come on. No, denied. Sag.
Bad opening salvo, but definitely not a sign of things to come.
I wouldn't be so confident in declaring that. I need to turn away. Keep the range open. Ooh, juicy salvo.
Ooh.
Nice
Boy,
25k
sleeping.
right there. No, that's even 30k more. Just a bunch of pins.
We have an enemy Salem here as well, which was nerfed, by the way.
Salem is no longer dominant at tier 8, but she's still absolutely
Still
one of the
strong,
best. Like, still absolutely one of the best users at tier 8, which was our goal. So he wasn't nerfed into the ground. He was just made worse.
Is the Montana about to find out?
Yeah. I mean, he almost found out at the beginning. So.
Yep. He got like 20k plus. The Sliffen is almost dead. Salem behind the island, can't do anything. Why is there a Kabaros?
Like this Kaba, man. he must have wanted either wanted this L being really bad, or I don't know what he was thinking.
Oh, and our daring found the enemy Shima.
Oh, that's gonna be Shima not long for this world. I'll lob a salvo to see if I can help it at all. No, not enough lead. And the Schlieffen's gone. Republic.
Okay, I'm nosing to the Republic. I'm not afraid of anything. There are no enemy destroyers left. Guys, don't throw away your destroyers. Like, what's up? What's up with that?
Ooh, I'm gonna pop the funny button on this Republic. Big damage. That's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
Like, again, you remember when we had the discussion about destroyers, cruisers and stuff? Here's the thing about destroyers. They do have a huge they not a huge, but they do have quite a lot of battle impact. But if you lose your destroyers early on, and the team has destroyers left, the enemy team has destroyers left, the battle becomes extremely hard.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
perma spotted. No one can defend. No one can spot. No one can detect torpedoes.
There,
Deny areas. Like,
there's no arguing that they're easily the most important members of the team. Because, like, you lose your destroyers in a battle, and then you basically chalk it up to, well, carry time. So,
like in this battle, the enemy team threw away their destroyers in what can be described as very hopeful maneuvers and tactics.
optimistic.
Optimistic, yeah. And now they're all behind an island. Can't do much. We're just pushing. Our 3 destroyers are in front of us, spotting. Like it's a rough time.
We're having a good time. This Republic is not having a good time.
Yep.
Next.
I don't know why the Cabaros was so aggressive. Like, I mean, Cabaros can be an aggressive boat, but if you're in like amongst, I don't know, like 5 ships, doesn't matter how aggressive you are. You're going to the port and waiting 15 minutes. So buff Mr. Simi, you're saying? What do you mean? Oh.
Oop. Easy salvo there.
Montana.
Easy little chunk.
I'm gonna pop Fanny. Ooh, Fanny with Citadel. 23k.
Yeah. Battleship Desertion definitely performing as expected here. And then watch this salvo completely wiped. Nope.
Good.
Working as intended. You shoot funny salvo returns.
I have 3 streams waiting for a simple answer. What is the question that requires a simple answer? Rip Montana. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There is one more battleship. What is it?
I
A
think
Yamato
yeah,
reversing. Can't do much.
To another cruise and look at the chat.
Yeah. I saw
Warhammer collaboration for PlayStation win. So there was a special collaboration for Warhammer with Xbox, because basically Xbox was doing like a special like Warhammer week, so we participated in that. As far as I know, there's no plans for that on PlayStation, but of course, if something like that comes up, it'll be announced. So.
Is there a free ship for the Halloween mode? Actually, I think it's a good time to say that next week, on Monday 16th, the Halloween mode for this year will be released.
Get hyped.
Hype. It's not exactly the same as last year. Have some new stuff. And I think a dedicated video and article are in the works and will be released soon, TM. So check. Oh, pretty good. So follow our socials, follow Discord, our YouTube channel here. Just subscribe below, and you're gonna be the first to know.
Yep.
Among like, yeah.
So some of you may have seen maybe a Leviathan or 2 running around.
Perhaps.
So because there are a few of those that exist, because people got the Halloween containers through the campaign, and then received the drop there. Leviathan is essentially a clone of North Carolina, so with no real changes to it. So look forward to that. If you ever wanted a premium North Carolina that's not Florida, then keep an eye out for Leviathan.
No. Okay. Okay. So, pretty
Yeah.
good.
Solid game.
Had like 130k, 100% win rate today, guys. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. So now, I did see a few messages about resistance. So if you guys want, do you guys want to see a resistance game? Like, let us know.
Yeah,
But-
I'm down to play Resistance for a game. So, what is Resistance? Or people ask a lot, what is Resistance? Resistance is like a hypothetical third sister of the Renown class. Historically, Resistance was just canceled, but technically, technically, she could have been made into a Renown class battlecruiser, but her situation was a little different than the other two, so she was just canceled. But in World Warships Legends, she wasn't canceled. The whole gist of the ship is that she's essentially a bigger, better Renown. She has better torpedoes, more accurate guns that fire faster. She's, I believe, stealthier, and overall just kind of a more Renown, but more. So, and she also has a Hydro, which is a nice little utility tool to have. Her guns are 2.0 Sigma, which is amazing levels of accuracy with battlecruiser dispersion. So that's kind of the way you want to play her as a sniper, because her armor is not there.
I think we should try a battle with Resistance. I should say that this type of battle cruisers are really not my type of ship. They don't suit my playstyle that well, so I might get removed from the battle quite fast.
Yeah. So Dave, missing a whole lot of 4.5-inch guns. So the hull, basically the model of the hull is based on Renown as she was in the end of 1945. So Renown was undergoing a refit where they removed the front 4.5-inch guns to upgrade those guns, and then they just never put them back on the ship. So that's what this is kind of based off of in terms of a visual representation. But so that's why she doesn't have those 3 little frying pans.
Turning torps? I do believe they are turning torps, yes. They are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are 11.1 kilometer range on my build. And they do over 15,000 damage.
And 6 guns is a joke. Not really. Why is it a joke? Like, less gun means less weight, means more speed. So it's a trade-off. You can't have a ship with big guns and huge armor, or a lot of armor, and a lot of speed, and a lot of HP.
Yeah. The gun, the 6 guns it's the design of the Renown class. They were at their time basically the fastest capital ships in the world. For basically for 10 years after they were introduced, they were the fastest. So until the refit Congos came online.
How good is the new British commander? Why
Very
don't you
good.
tell us, Meta Jerk?
Yeah. Yeah. Until the Iowas, either the Iowas or the refit Congos, because there were 31-ish knots. That happened in the 30s. So.
It's a very brave Fiji.
Yeah. PG Leon
And
versus
Leon, yes.
Yeah, let's curb stomp these boys and then work on the Nelson across the map.
It's very wishful thinking. We have Benson with us, so and there is an enemy this time. It's not Fiji, I think.
3 torps could be Fiji.
Unless something. I thought one was actually clipped on the island. But yeah, these ships are extremely fast.
Yup.
And the acceleration is there. They don't get prop mod, because if they got prop mod, that would be a bit too much. Yeah, as the name suggests, battle cruiser. It's not full-on battleship, it's not a full-on cruiser, it's something in the middle.
Yup. We're definitely good for very high-speed shenanigans going on.
Oh, the torps look good.
Yep, got
The
a couple.
Leon is almost done. Are you okay?
The Leon
Are you torping?
is trying to dodge your torps and into my torps. So, Leon.
Good.
That was an attempt from the Fiji to torp me.
Yeah, the Fiji, I think, will slowly start realizing its strategic error. Because one thing these battle cruisers are really good at is dealing with lightly armored cruisers. Unless they overrun. Yeah.
So, what do you mean turning torpedoes? They actually turn, / can we turn them, or is it automatic? So basically, turning torpedoes allows you to take a fixed torpedo mount and give it an actual firing angle that's worth something. Basically, they turn to follow a line that you designate in a straight line, just like that. But they go in a straight line after they're done turning. Okay, stop.
You good?
Nope, I'm not good.
You're fine.
The ultra super late braking failed me.
You're fine. You're completely fine. What is that? Eh? Cossack. Oh my god. What's the problem?
Can I nuke the Fiji? Can I nuke the Fiji? I can nuke the Fiji. Not quite enough.
I'm switching to Cossack because he's playing a dangerous game.
Can I kill the Fiji before he kills me? Looks like no. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Go secondary guns. All 2 of them.
They're not bad.
What, secondary guns?
Yeah.
They're pretty bad.
I got 1 hit on the Cossack.
There we go. Got him.
Oh, you're alive.
I am alive. We'll see how long.
You're not on fire. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. We're fine.
Ship is fine, comrade.
By the way, we're using the new commander. We'll show the build after for anyone interested. He's obtainable for free through completing the calendar.
Yep.
And for those who cannot complete the calendar, he will be available through updates, I believe.
Yeah.
Goodbye, New Orleans. Oh, come on, overpants.
Yeah, I got some serious reload shenanigans going on right now because
You're fine.
because Fisher allows you to have a faster reload as you take more damage. So I have that, and I believe I also have Neptune running so that I'm doing more AP damage now that I have low health. So if you get scarier, the less HP you have.
There. Yeah, the game's pretty much over. I'm just pushing.
Yep.
You can do it. We can do it. World of Warships official channel on PC. Welcome to the Legend stream. Not much I can do versus the Queen Elizabeth, unfortunately, but I'll switch my attention to the brave Nuremberg we have over
Yep.
here.
Brave Sir Robin over here.
Yep. Then
Clunk.
Get resistance.
Just dunk across the map.
Even though it's a British ship, for some reason, I want to call it with a French accent.
Pièce de résistance.
Yes, I don't know.
So for the torpedoes, except for the torpedoes, how does repulse compare to resistance? So repulse is is of course only at tier 5, so you get to fight lower tier enemies. In repulse, repulse does not have the torpedoes, and she is faster than resistance is. Gun performance is basically the same.
Mine.
Mine.
Yeah, I got 2 kills. Not a lot of damage, but we cope. Pushing the red button on my desk for maximum efficiency. Thank you very much for all the blessings, World of Warships.
Yeah, solid game.
Yep, pretty good. Do you want to do another one?
Yeah,
You
we
guys
can
want to see another
We
resistance
can do
game?
another one. Let me show off the build that I'm running.
Oh,
here.
yeah, true.
Oh yeah, I'm not even running. I'm just running Cunningham and Chino, so maximum shell grouping, with the 2 new skills here, or the 3 new skills, which is Dance with Death. Basically, better reload, the more HP you lose, and better traverse, the more HP you lose, and then better range and main battery dispersion at the cost of some HP. Master Mechanic, and Speed is my armor, which improves your engine boost and your speed overall, and allows you to take less damage while your engine boost is active. And Furious Temper is your base rate with reload time and main battery range, which is solid.
Okay, so you guys want to do some more resistance battles, and we're gonna do at least one more.
Yep.
We might switch to another Yamato battle, ARP Yamato, Arpeggio Yamato battle later, just because I really like the ship. So, you know. Hello all, hope you glorious so and so's are all doing marvelous. Everyone's doing marvelous, everyone is glorious, and the battles today have been perfect.
Yup.
So we're doing great.
Furious Temper on Jackie Fisher. Who knew? Yes. So Jackie Fisher has some great like historical tidbits in his skills and description. So it's quite good.
Okay, so what do we got? We have a CV battle. Lots of juicy cruisers to shoot at. It's gonna be a fun one.
Yep. Let's see. 2 Vanguards. 2 Vanguards? It's a rare bird.
West Virginia 44 is so pretty looking in PC WoWs. Haven't checked her out, to be honest.
Yeah, basically imagine a California, but with Colorado guns. She's thick.
Also the AA.
The AA of
West
Virginia 44. Yes, substantial.
Okay.
How many guns do you want? Yes. But no plans for her right now, but we will get her eventually, I'm sure.
We V44. Destroyer. Let him pass. Oh, I'm smoked as well. Nice. Sure.
Let's turn out here. Okay, there's the other Vanguard.
Yeah, I'm shooting at him already.
Driving out.
The reload is so nice.
Yeah, the reload is very snappy. Reload.
Hi everyone, hello. Isaac the Axolotl. Nice name. Good choice of reptile?
I think I don't think axolotl or reptile. I think they're amphibian.
What is this? Mines. Can I shoot at anything else? What is the Suzuya? 16 kilometers out.
Suzuya not being here would be good.
Okay, the Vanguard is not with us anymore.
Ah, yes, I see. Oh, that's the other one.
Okay, I'll push towards A. There's only Friesland, and Friesland does not have torps. So
Couple of these torps. Just going straight to Mazin out. You know you want to.
what about you?
Yeah, I'm not long for this world, I think.
Oh, good salvo on the Genizer now.
I don't think the Eisenhower's changed course, so my torpedoes might actually hit him. No. More speed. Both.
The Atlanta is finding out.
Suzia popped up right in front of me if you can get her.
I need to get rid of the Atlanta.
Okay. Oh, big hit on Suzia.
Nice.
Double Citadel through the bow.
Atlanta also is not with us. Pretty good. Pretty good.
These bombs hit me on toast. Please miss. Please miss. I'm toast. Got me. That was implacable. No way he was going to miss me.
This look good. No. Poor Friesland. No reset. Okay, sure. Okay. Now the Vanguard. We're gonna use our... Oh! Implacable there. I don't care about the Implacable. I wanna take care of the Vanguard. Or if we spot anything else. Odd, I heard battleships couldn't punish cruisers. Well, the battleships don't punish cruisers, I punish cruisers. No
I'm the
such
one who knocks. Yeah, battle cruisers are literally designed to curb stomp cruisers, so it is their job.
Don't you do any funny stuff to me, Vanguard? Ah yeah, the armor is non-existent. I think you know that already. Plus dodge. Plus more dodging. There is a destroyer here, perhaps.
Yeah, their last destroyer hasn't been detected, and it's the Sommers. It's a scary target.
Bit of a weird thing not to have a spotted Sommers. Do I lob these? Not that they hit, but would be nice. Are you gonna give me broadside? A little bit.
You know you want to, Vanguard. You know you want to. There is no escape. You must give broadside. It is a curse of
let's try
Vanguard.
like... Hello,
Watch torpedoes to your right.
12k. We're gonna turn again. Yeah, actively dodging. Well, not actively, but...
Preemptive dodging.
Preemptive dodging, yes, that's the word I was looking for. How about here? That's pretty good. Come on. Ah, it was 3 pens, still fine. Do I do the funny with a torp? Come on, CV. I'm doing something. See the turning torps, guys? You're not gonna hit. It's still fun to show. Why? Oh, now I get the Citadel.
There we go.
Come on. Okay, the first shots were badly placed, but it's fine. So another pretty good battle, guys.
Yep. So
Swim away, my little torp minions. Ooh. Well, yes, they're pretty fun. And again, like it's same when we say same guide, there is no magic involved. Like just for the first couple of seconds, they readjust
yep.
like to where they are supposed to be going. Because correct me if I'm wrong, the launchers on those.
Yeah, the launchers here are very much fixed in place. You're not going to get turning those. They're these little square holes here and here. That's the launchers. Yeah, you're not going to get to turn those. So the torpedoes have to do their own turning, which is a entirely historical thing. If you want to look it up, in USN manuals they call it an angle shot, and like U.S. torpedoes could go from 90 to 160 degrees depending on which model of torpedo that you were looking at.
So yeah, instead of having the ships turn and having a very very narrow angle of firing them, we thought it was a better idea to add a little more spice to the torpedoes and have them turn. So
Yep.
there we are.
Yep.
So I was thinking of doing
Yamato game. Yep.
Yup.
And King Chomper, yeah, I'm familiar with that Polish submarine. If I remember right, it's Orpel. Just an O. There's a few submarines that went missing and were presumed sunk. Surcouf is one of them. So, yeah, this is assuming the gyro works as expected. Yeah, assuming that you have a reliable torpedo, which is not the case in an American torpedo the situation, but the gyroscopes should go in the right direction that you tell them to. But it is also possible that they have 1 or 2 degrees of variance based just because of the impact of the torpedo hitting the water, jostling the gyro.
I read gyro, but I actually read gyro.
This is the Greek in you.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm hungry. Okay. And we don't get good gyro in Prague. There's only barely one place that offers good gyro. Gyros are low. Gyros is low as well. Okay. So I'm a bit confused here.
Yeah, let's just hang out here basically today.
Yeah, let's hang out today and see how this.
I'm just
unfolds.
hanging around.
Just hanging around.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of World War II fiction involving Surcouf. Yeah, Surcouf's sinking is still somewhat of a mystery, although it seems quite likely now that she was sunk by American aircraft. But
Look how good this looks. I'm gonna elevate the guns just for the effect. So nice.
Yo.
I could be shooting at the enemy broadside Yamato, but I'm going for the beauty shot. Let's try here.
No,
this
he's
looks
just kind of keeping on going.
This looks. Ah, yeah, she was turning away. Hello, Alaska.
Oh, decent 10.5k damage. We'll take that.
Yep.
We take those.
These look good, but will Arthas be active? Yes, he will be. Yep.
60 FPS PS5 is something we're still working on. So we haven't forgotten.
I'll keep shooting at the Yamato, and like I don't want to mess with the Alaska right now.
Yep. I have a rear turret for that.
He's a turning boy. Is he though? Yeah. Well, let's try.
So these are why ships are turned at an angle from the caps at the start of a match. This usually whenever ships are spawned at an angle, it's literally to prevent players from driving forward into a beach. Because we could see basically like the amount of times that people get stuck on things, and so if you have a spawn point looking at an island, the likelihood of people getting stuck on it is actually surprisingly high, which is not fun for everyone.
There's a Yoshino here. Do I care about the Yamato? I can't shoot it anyway. Yoshino, You're about to be. What is he doing? Is he moving forward? I'm gonna predict that he's moving. We'll find out. These look good, and they look semi-good. Yeah, let's do Arthas. Oh. Yeah.
Big clap.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, now you're shooting at me. I'm not in a good angle for the Yamato. But I'll angle towards the Yamato.
Ooh,
But
ooh,
take
Kleber,
care of
Kleber,
him.
Kleber.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
Kleber's trying to play the funny game. Miss. Kleber has short-range torpedoes, but still very, very dangerous torpedo damage output.
I don't think I necessarily dodge them, or do I? Yeah, I do.
I'm not sure if I'm out of range or not.
I'm completely fine.
I'm
Who's
out of range.
shooting? Come on, guys.
Right, ready,
I
push
have
up.
taken an interest in the enemy. What are these asking? Yeah, not the best situation to be in. I'll switch to you while I try to deal with the Yamato.
No, I'm gonna help you out with it.
Nah, there are Sima torps as well. I got way too excited. Way too excited.
Oh, we still need this Yamato gone either way, so.
Way too excited. Way too excited, yes.
Let's see what I can do through the bow. I can disable turret through a bow, but he cheeked me. He cheeked me real bad. I made the fatal error of forgetting. Oh no, the Kleber's still too far away. All right, I have to kill this Yamato with this shotgun. Let's go! All right. Rear turret, don't let me down. Don't let me down, rear turret. I believe in you, little one. You let me down. I'm getting fired tomorrow.
Are we chasing the Alaska turrets?
Oh no. Okay, now I'm in a pickle because there's a Shima and a Kleber that want me dead.
Just dodge.
So I'm going to go
Do you have a destroyer with you?
to quarter to max my turn rate out, and then change sides.
So chat, do you have any questions? We can answer questions.
Yeah, I'm focusing on the gameplay right now, so
Just
you can
do your thing.
if you see a question, you can ask me.
What do you guys think we should play first? Next, sorry.
Guess we could do another Musashi game.
Oh, Matt Castle, it was you. I know I remember that name. Yeah, I just saw the salvo going perfectly and I was like, yep, this is an Arthas shot. But then the rest of your team was like, oh, there is a Yamato here.
Bunga bunga.
And I went a bit Ooga Boonga and yeah, I ended up with, I did like 96k, but not worth throwing my ship away for it. Lepanto. I think we played Lepanto recently, so probably not. We could do another tier 6 game with Haguro and Nachi.
Yeah, we're good.
We can finish
We
off
should
with
probably
that,
do
I
it.
think.
We should probably do another Musashi first, though.
Musashi?
So we have 2 of each.
Yep.
At least. Okay. Trying to keep distance away from this Kleber so that he has problems getting into torpedo range. Hopefully our Shima is a little bit on the ball when it comes to spotting.
VTK Victor, welcome. I am doing good. How about you?
Hello, Kleber. Nice to see you again.
Do you have Arthas?
I do.
You gonna Arthas him?
I'm Kablanc.
Will Colombo secondaries ease the pain of the Lepanto nerve?
Goodbye, have a beautiful time.
This is a big topic because Colombo secondaries are nice, but building for main guns is nicer.
Life is good, but it can be better.
Like you're gonna have fun if you play Colombo with secondaries, but I am personally having so much more fun playing for the main guns, and the reason is you have so many of them that you're always gonna hit, and even if there is a destroyer that the secondaries would really take care of, you can just shoot it with main guns. Doesn't matter AP or HC. The damage is so much that it's probably gonna be dead. Plus the accuracy is not there, but again, it's so much that so many guns that it doesn't matter. You're gonna miss shots, but you're gonna hit a lot of them.
Okay, so Shima, I'm gonna need you to do one of two things: kill Yamato, or spot the other Shima. But I'm probably dead because the Shima spotted me.
Hello les Anglais. Hello.
Hello there. High explosive. Woo!
I believe, yeah, and that's from my limited experience playing the Colombo, by the way. I haven't played that much.
Ooh, decent salvo. 3 hits, 3 hits. We take that. We take those. There's the Shima. The Shima must die.
I think the code that's being posted on the chat is from the patch note. I think. Did you get a pen on the Shima?
Maybe?
Maybe I saw something wrong.
Come
Always
on.
playing Atlantico, huh? I'm actually moving away a little bit from Atlantico. I still play Atlantico.
Heresy.
But
Heresy.
I still play Atlantico, but I try to play as many different ships as I can, as many different tiers, classes, everything. For example, over the past few weeks, I played a lot of CVs.
Yes.
You're still going.
We're still going. We're still going.
I try to play as much classes and ships as possible, just to keep an eye on how it's looking everywhere. I don't want just to have like a picture of what's happening in Legendary or Tier 7. I want to know what's happening across tiers. And
Will premium Italian battleships receive the improved pin angles from the tech tree line? No, because the premium Italian battleships all have something like kind of special to them. Each one does. That makes them stand apart from their tech tree counterparts. Like Marco Polo and Verdi all both have the bigger guns. Marco Polo has SAP, Verdi has radar. Marco Polo is also much more accurate. Roma is just much more accurate than Lepanto or than Veneto is. It's just not part of their design. So
okay, so next battle, Musashi.
let's do
Okay.
Musashi.
Stop killing Simas. You're making Final stronger. Maybe that's our plan. He's gonna come back to streams again. Want him strong. Zulu is just a tier below where it should be. I think Julio is definitely like one of
very
the strongest
strong,
battleships in the tier.
Yeah.
Tier 4. Tier 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but she's not invincible at all. She has a lot of natural predators, like Congo.
Giuseppe
don't
Verdi
believe
is quite inaccurate.
Yeah,
It is an inaccurate ship, but because of the radar, I feel like it gives you a lot of possibilities and things you can explore with that radar. Like for example, you can explore the secondary route, which I'm using to try to get into the caps a bit faster, playing in that balance. I believe when the update dropped, the previous update, we had the live stream, and I did show how I play Giuseppe Verdi. So you can probably go back and see what I was doing, like basically playing around my radar, making sure I don't get giga focused, and trying to take out priority targets, usually destroyers, cruisers.
Yep.
Fun fact about Giuseppe Verdi, I'm actually going to watch Requiem tomorrow. Giuseppe Verdi's Requiem. Question for Blip and Orochi. What's your favorite hidden gem from the tech trees and premiums?
Ooh, hidden gem. It's hard not to say Congo, but Congo is it? But she's not really a hidden gem, I would say.
Mine is surprisingly, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I just love the ship. Is Kirov.
Yeah.
I don't know, just like the ship.
Hidden gem. Udaloy. I think Udaloy's really slept on. If there's ever a torpedo commander for Soviet battlecruisers or Soviet destroyers, Udaloy is going to be spicy meatball. Trust me on that.
Do you have a date for Clan Wars? You mean like fleet battles? We don't have a date, but they are coming. Like that's all we can say right now. Like they are coming, but we can't provide a date right now. The best way to know when this will be coming is usually through patch notes, or if we do a little tease through social media. So make sure to follow our socials and Discord, and it's very likely that you will not miss any tease or little hint that we drop.
What is the battleship at sea?
Kansas, I think.
Okay.
No, Minnesota. Sorry.
Okay. Ouch. Just got citadel by the enemy Musashi. Yeah, let's go to you. Things are going more spicy on your end.
I'm trying to punish an enemy. There's a destroyer that's perma spotting.
I'm getting the disperse and trolling.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just being fun right now. What's healing? I'm trying to blind fire the Yamato. Minnesota makes more sense to fire.
Probably about Tulsa. Yeah, there she is.
What's the destroyer? It's
No, it's not
probably a
Tulsa.
Z44 here. 3 overpens, come on. Hello, Minotaur. Ah, second. This look good? Okay. Will there be a plan for fleet battles? There do be a plan, and there are plans, but again, cannot reveal dates right now. But they are coming. Yeah, that's a Sima. Are those 5? No, wait, they're 3. 4. I think this is a Sima.
5 torps, so that's either Z44 or Shima or Daring. 2 sets of 5 torps. Low damage. So let's see. Okay.
Okay, I need my destroyer in front of me right now. As much as possible because I'm still being spotted. It is an enemy destroyer and I at least need spotting from the torps. There is another destroyer in B. And that's probably. Yep. Hello, Borgogne. You are next. Though I'm very afraid of the destroyer still. I should be dodging a little bit.
Yeah, I've got the Z44 over here.
So there's the Z44. I think the Daring is middle and Sima is here, which makes me very, very afraid.
Oh, crap. He got me.
Hello, Sima. Oh my god. I'm gonna shoot on the Yamato.
Italian DDs need a little something. Yep, we're aware. The Italian DDs aren't doing as well as we want them to, so there are some plans to make improvements to them, and not very soon, but we're keeping an eye on it and figuring out what exactly we want to do with them.
Come on, seconders. Okay, am I safe? Did you fire on the tops?
You're not safe.
I'm
There's a
not safe.
Daring.
Like the Daring was fine with the tops. I'm alive.
No giveaway for this stream. Sorry, Donut.
No one is shooting at me? What?
Any plans for dynamic weather? There's no plans for dynamic weather. Beyond like simple visual effects like we currently have in this game. It's kind of raining a little bit. There's no plans for like dynamic weather or like ship movement and that sort of thing. That's just more complicated than we want the game to be.
Daring should be low enough. Yes, good. I think we are winning this one as well.
Yup. Good chance.
Not bad.
Good chance too. Depends on how well the Worcester and Begonia play. They're in a division together, so
I think we're fine. Pretty good games today.
Yep.
Don't think we lost one. Can we get Ocean in standard battles, please?
no plans for Ocean in standard battles. It is frankly a bit unfun, so it's not a very enjoyable map for the majority of people on it. So there's no plans for it. So, but Ocean is in the training rooms. So if you really want to do like cinematography, or just try an Ocean battle, you can do that. Get some of your friends together and throw that up. But normally Ocean's not going to be in standard battles.
Yes, indeed, it was something. The Ocean map in the roster of available maps for training rooms was added this update, and like if you really want to play Ocean, and you don't want to wait when it might be added in another mode, you can get a few friends and have fun in training rooms.
I have a question. Can you explain Z44? Z44 is German torpedo destroyer. So think basically T61, but a tier 8.
Any history stream? That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think maybe, perhaps.
Yeah. There will be another history stream probably in a month and a half or so, because I have to prepare a bunch of random and weird stuff. So.
One is coming.
Yep.
Bold of you to assume I have friends.
You can make friends.
You can join our Discord down below and find people there.
Yep.
Pretty cool guys there.
Yep. And people will join random training rooms as well. So you could just you could just have it open and just throw people onto different teams if you want to.
Okay, let's go for one more battle, I think. We're gonna do Haguro stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Z44 is a real good destroyer. It's a destroyer that you definitely grow to love.
Yep.
I feel like when you play it for the first few games, you are not sure what it's exactly supposed to do. But when you find like a few commander builds and you actually understand that it's not necessarily supposed to be a gunboat and try to play around its torpedoes, it's a pretty good ship.
Yeah, the torps are, if you're saying the torps are bad, you need to kind of think a little bit differently about them. It's like saying the Z44 torps are bad, or kind of like saying the Pan-European torps are bad. You get a lot of torps. Like you get, only 10 a salvo, but they reload in like 45 seconds. So you get a lot of torps over time. So
depends on what build you're running as well, because there are some builds that completely cripple the damage of the torpedoes.
With like mosquitoes.
Yeah. That
Blue Fury,
the skill, but make sure you're actually running a build that can support the torpedo playstyle, not something that kind of hinders it.
Yeah, German torps are great, but they are great whenever you're putting out 10 of them every minute. So, yeah, it is very much a torpedo destroyer.
Z44, I feel like is only great at annihilating bad players, as is the issue with a lot of stealth torpedo boats. Well, an experienced player would definitely know to expect torpedoes, but an even more experienced torpedo boat player will know how to shoot torpedoes in a way that they're unexpected from different angles.
Or you can bait players into turning the way you want them to, using your guns and revealing yourself. That does happen.
One fire. And 7k damage, by the way. That's insane.
Keep on coming, man. Keep on coming. There you are. No, you're not supposed to turn into it. Nah.
Unfair. You're maneuvering.
Unfair plane.
You're
Not
dodging.
You're not supposed to turn. You're supposed to go in straight lines.
What's next? Are you gonna dodge torpedoes too?
Torpedoes.
My button's speaking. Another fire on the Warspite. I think that's permafire. I'm gonna shoot more.
Citadel on the Nürnberg.
You're playing Nazi? Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Citadel and two torpedoes on the Nürnberg.
No dodging.
And Citadel in return from the Fuso. What goes around comes around.
Still burning the Warspite.
You smell what the rock is cooking?
A Warspite. It's a Warspite. Like, if we ever have a The Rock collab, I think it's gonna be an HC spammer. Well, what The Rock is cooking, it's the enemy battleship. Another fire on the Warspite. Oh, he burnt. I'll have a fighter up in a few seconds. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay, let's cap C and go to the side of the map that's not collapsed.
Yeah, still got a Fuso and a Fiji to finish off here.
Hello, Mr. Fuso. Have you been set on fire recently?
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior High Explosive?
far away. My cells need like... Who's shooting? That's rude, Fiji. That's very rude. You see, by the way, with my build that I can go back to being unspotted very quickly. This is intentional.
PG is smoke firing. My detection is 9.1 kilometers, so I don't have to worry about the Suso at all. Time to find myself the side of a Fiji.
Pick up as well. Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll get the Fiji, and you can worry about this middle of the map.
I'll switch to your fun with Fiji. They have some sailing to do. I can switch my guns to your direction if something goes wrong.
Yeah, no worries. This Fiji is just kind of camping a storm up, so... You have nowhere to run, bud.
Speaking of hidden gems, Uso is one of my hidden gems as well.
And Yoko, to be honest.
Pretty fun ship. Pretty strong as well, especially versus cruisers. You like to give a lot of broadside in the tier. Okay?
Yeah, Fiji is finding out.
Dev strike as well.
Yup.
Pretty good. I'm in the middle. Actually, vibing with the enemy cruiser. There are a lot of ships in A. Don't know what's their state, but cruiser's on fire. Should be dead. Let's switch to AP. Maybe I shouldn't walk here. Now that I think about it, maybe that's a bad idea. I'll give him a spot as well.
Yo.
He's still on fire.
See it? Can I rob it? Can I rob it? Can I rob it? Yoink! Got him!
Ooh, low health enemy cruisers. And a low health single. That's what I see. Hello, broadside New Orleans. Broadside.
Imagine being in a Fiji and getting your turrets disabled by a Miyoko, which has like the weakest turrets in the game.
Let's see what type of damage we can do. And the fire, instantly repaired. I'm not gonna waste more salvos here. There's another New Orleans that's getting into the...
Can I steal this one too? Oh no, shells missed.
Is he okay? Like, I don't want to waste a salvo here.
Yeah, York got him. Ooh!
Speaking of getting dev struck, I did not get dev struck.
The New Orleans almost did. You just ate a Citadel from the Renown.
Fire on the signal. I don't think I will survive long enough, but... Another fire. Bow in and pray. Oh, he's not aiming at me.
Yeah, the turret traverse speed on the Miyokos is
Yeah,
pain.
like I turn a bit too hard and my guns can't keep up.
Yup. It is pain. But then you realize Miyoko is like basically a 1920s cruiser, and so you think like she's this powerful for a 1920s cruiser, and it's quite impressive.
I don't have sonar yet, so I popped the plane in case I spot something accidentally. So the cruiser is, the destroyer is here. Don't like this.
Yeah, Destroyer is probably closer to me though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, he's there. Okay. I see the little torp coming towards our York. No, I'm on spot. Okay. It's in New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans can definitely punish me in the state I'm in right now, so I'll play a bit safer.
Oh. Travis.
Hello. What's my sonar? 4.2. I'm moving with a York. You got him? You got HP? Yeah.
As long as he doesn't
You
torpedo
have
me too
sonar?
much.
Yeah.
Let's see who wins the reenactment of the Battle of the Malacca Strait. Not the Greek Malacca.
Okay.
Don't think the British are winning this one.
Yep. Did the York destroy him with secondaries?
Maybe? I wasn't keeping track. Oh, New Orleans, no. No, buddy. Don't do it. Citadel didn't it. Let's go.
Okay. Did we lose a battle? I actually don't think we did.
I think it was a straight win rate, or a straight win.
So let's go to recent battles. Oh my god.
Victory.
Boom!
Let's go.
Paid actors, confirmed.
Yeah.
No. But we had pretty good battles today, actually.
Yup.
So, guys, we'll be taking some final questions just before we go for today. All victories, pretty good games today. Feeling good.
What is the secret sauce, Panos? How do
Secret
we get all
sauce
how do we
is-
get all victories in one session?
You need to get a captain's hat, cap. I don't believe we have a store that sells these, but maybe we should. Or you can get one of these. Oh, why is it?
Wow.
Why is it transparent? Like, wait. We have Quackens to help us.
Yes.
Here.
Unleash the Quacken.
We have Quackens. These are essential for. These are very essential towards winning or losing a battle. So
You were on the red team today.
I was on the red team. I switched there is a setting in game you switch to the red team. But yeah, Quackens. These are relatively new. They're very cute. They are ducks with tentacles, so Quackens. And you can probably get them in some of our events, like
Yeah, I've got
World
no
of
idea.
Warships events around the world. I think we distribute those, or in a few giveaways that we might have.
How much for the duck?
How much for the duck? I think these are not for sale. You have to yoink them.
Careful, you're gonna get the response of I'll take your entire stock.
So yeah, which PC line would you both of you like to rob from PC next? We can answer that question. I don't have any line. I think. Like
Yeah, I'm sure
I can't
there's
think of any
like
line.
a random UI element that's a line that we could steal, like an underline underneath a word or something.
can probably still use some UI elements. I see. Okay, guys. So, thank you very much for being with us for another live stream.
Yep.
We do enjoy your company a lot, and especially when we're winning, which we did quite a bit today. Enjoy the Arpeggio content that this update brings. And I wish you all a fantastic start of the week, continuation of the week, and see you on the next stream, which is going to be Halloween themed. Not themed, but we're gonna show the Halloween content.
Yo.
So
get
stay tuned for that one.
Get hyped. Keep up with your calendar so you can get Jackie Fisher because those are going to be going through quite quickly every day. So be ready for that, and then also get yourself ready and geared up for the Halloween event starting next week. We will of course be doing a live stream at our normal time, but I expect you all to put on your A game and really try to get those top scores during the Halloween event. So. Well, with all that said, thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next time.
I need intelligence data.
I've got that lightning inside me, son of a god. I'm like a titan that's rising, no, just you watch. I'm stepping in the fade. There is no time to waste. I've got that lightning inside me. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine.